So, hello. Today we are gonna look at this beautiful problem, including limits. So, let's get started. Firstly, we see that we haven't gotten the variables separated properly. So let's do some vlog estimation. So we assume that of these four, the biggest one is A. We could write it as this, as max of A, B, C, D is A. Then what we can do is easily factorize the A because it's the biggest one. That's how we usually approach limits. So we have the limit of x tends to infinity, and here we have factorized a to the x, and then we have a to the x we factorize, so we have 1 plus b to the x divided by a to the x. That's just b over a to the power of x, like some of the basic rules. And then we can do the same for all the other variables, c to the a to the x and plus d to the a divided by a to the x. Yes, it looks so complicated, but we will make it simple, believe me. And then down, we don't have to factorize, we will just write a plus b plus c plus d. And that's our limit. So now, what we've basically done, we have just factorized the a to the x, but we can also move the a to the x outside of this fraction. How can we do it? We have a to the x, and all this to the power, sorry, I didn't write it here. All this is to the power of 1 over x. So what we can do is move this a to the x of power 1 to the x outside here, and then leave the rest here as it is. So we will have limit of x tends to infinity, and then we will have a to the x, and this all to power of 1 over x, and then multiplied by a factorized, so we will just have this part here. So we will have 1 plus b to the a, and that all to the power of x, plus c to the a, that all to the power of x, plus d divided by a, all to the power of x. And this all divided by a plus b plus c plus d. Yes, so, and this all to the power of 1 over x. We have done just that we moved this a to the x from the fraction. That's easy step. So now we can evaluate each one separately. So firstly, a to the x to power 1 over x, the x's cancel out, so we just have a left here. So this first part is just gonna be equal to a. And then let's evaluate the second part. So we will have limit x goes to infinity of a times 1, and now because a is bigger than b, that means that b over a is less than 1 because a is the max value. So what this means is that b to the a to the power of infinity, x goes to infinity, is just gonna be 0. So this is gonna be 0, this is also gonna be 0, and this is also gonna be 0, because we stated that I forgot to add one more condition, that all variables are like different, they aren't the same. So we have that because a is the biggest, then all these fractions like here will go to 0 because we are like have the infinite exponent. So it's just gonna be 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, so it's nothing, and divided by a plus b plus c plus d, and this all to power of 1 over x. Now let me just write it here for you to see. It's gonna tend to 0 because of x goes to infinity. So now what we have, because 1 over x is also gonna tend to 0 because x is going to infinity, then 1 over x is gonna be 0 basically, and everything to the power of 0 except if it isn't 0 itself is gonna be 1. So we just have that this all here, because of this x to the infinity, will be this to the power of 0, we will just have that it is limit x goes to infinity and a times 1. Oh, I don't even have to write this limit here. It's just gonna be a times 1, and that will be equal to a. Because we stated we log that a is the maximum value, we can like give the max value to every other variable. So the more general answer would just be that the answer to this first looking complicated limit is just gonna be max of a, b, c, or d. And this is the answer. Max of a, b, c, d. I have such bad pen, I don't even... Okay. I hope you see it. It's just it. And this completely solves the problem. I have assumed that the variables are different and that at least one of the variables isn't 0. Otherwise this would be 0 itself, and then this wouldn't have been possible like to divide. Yes. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please leave me a like. Also don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.